All right, family. How y'all been? Let's jump into this. So, the NBA season just ended about 2 weeks ago with the Phoenix Suns losing to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know how many of y'all predicted that because I didn't. I had the Phoenix Suns winning in 7 games, particularly because Chris Paul had never made it that far yet, and it just seems like he was destined. It seems like this was his year if it was any year to make it. They had beat the Lakers, although the Lakers were injured. They beat Utah, although Utah was slightly injured with Donovan Mitchell going down. But, they were the top seed in the West this year. And then they beat the Clippers. The Clippers were injured when Kawhi Leonard went down. But, they still beat them with Paul George missing those free throws, game 4 or 5, whatever game it was. So it just seems like no matter what, the ball was bouncing their way. The cookie was crumbling in their favor. It just seems like it was Phoenix's year. But they ran into the freak, and he was busting 50 that last game. So, sorry, Chris Paul. So now we are into the Olympics. And today we played Spain. Now, I could have posted a video for the exhibition games, but I didn't feel there was a big need to, and let me tell you why. We lost 2 of those exhibition games, but this has been an unusual 2 years for the world, for everybody, especially for the NBA. We were coming off of a bubble season, a shortened season, with plenty injuries. So I expected us to get off to a slow start, Didn't expect us to lose to France. I don't expect us to ever lose to France. Let me just put that out there. But we did. Like I said, it was in an exhibition. So if we happen to see them in the knockout round again, I suggest that we'll be prepared for them. But today we played Spain. Now let me give you some background on Spain. They played Slovenia 2 days ago and they lost to Slovenia. Slovenia is Luka Doncic's team. Luka Doncic only had 8 points that game. But the shooters that game for Slovenia were just lights out. Goran Dragic's little brother plays for their team, and he had a pretty good game. More background on Spain, right? So they had 4 NBA players. They have Pau Gasol, Marc Gasol, Rudy Fernandez, and Ricky Rubio. And they've been pretty dominant on the world stage for the last 3 or 4 Olympics. But they're getting older now. Pau's 41 years old. Rudy Fernandez and Marc Gasol, they're 36 years old. And the youngest superstar on the team is Rubio, and he's 30 years old. Now, we got to keep in mind the last Olympics was 5 years ago and not 4 years old. So that would have made Pau 36. That would have made Rudy and Marc 30, and that would have made Rubio 24, which would have been good prime ages for everybody, which is why they were so dominant, on the world stage for the past few years. But today they lost, of course. Kevin Durant's been dominant. He's getting his legs under him. He came back from Achilles injury. Everybody forgets that, but this was his first year back, so he's still getting used to playing full seasons and postseasons and Olympics again. So congratulations to Kevin Durant for his comeback. But I predict that USA will be sweeping through these Olympics. If they go see France again, stop it. All right, y'all. Check me out Wednesday for more highlights and updates on these Olympics.